All right, folks, it's not just me throwing it out there. We have a $90 trillion transfer of wealth underway, which is why I call this moment the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. We're going to discuss how to get on the right side of that transfer. We are also going to be covering a legendary investor who thinks it's a great time to buy silver, and the Democrats trying to figure out cryptocurrency, trying to add it to their policy, to their platform. And you guys can take a guess on who they have added, trying to call up some of the biggest hitters in cryptocurrency. And you can probably already guess they called up our friend Brad Garlinghouse. So without further ado, folks, we're going to get right on into this episode. I appreciate you for stopping by. And as always, everything is at zachrector.com, including if you're looking to get crypto exchanges, wallets, buy the crypto, store the crypto, or if you're looking to get some of the silver that Jim Rogers thinks is a great time to buy right now. Let's take a look. This is from MSN.com. Buying silver now, a good investment from Jim Rogers. Buying silver now is a better investment than gold, while China and Uzbekistan remain attractive countries for investments at the moment, legendary American investor Jim Rogers told Sputnik. Quote, "What I try to do is find things that are down and depressed. I don't like when everybody is at an all-time high. I don't like investing in that," Rogers said. You know, this sounds like our good friend Rick Rule, who says that he loves to invest in the hate. He loves the assets that are hated. Those are opportunities for us to take advantage of. He says, if you look around the world, most markets are making new highs. China's down, so I am looking at China. I have been buying shares in Uzbekistan because they're making very good changes. But other than Uzbekistan and China, nearly all markets are going up. I don't like to buy when everything is going up. Rogers said he was also investing in silver. I want to buy some more silver soon. I have some gold. I want to buy some more gold too. If I were to buy one today, I would buy silver because now silver is cheaper. Because silver is cheaper. I think silver is down 40% from its all-time high. Gold is near its all-time high. So I'd prefer to buy silver now. I bought some silver yesterday. I hope I buy some more if they go down. Between silver and gold, silver is the best right now. Agriculture is another attractive place to invest, Rogers noted. Whenever there is inflation, grain is a way to protect yourself. Now, if he's looking for something that's off its all-time high, something that's suppressed, something that's hated, and something that's down, well, somebody needs to tell Jim Rogers about our good friend XRP, right? Because this is exactly what makes us so excited about this opportunity to snatch up these assets while they're suppressed. You put silver in there, you put XRP alongside of it. There's a few other utility cryptocurrency digital assets with real-world utility, and they have been suppressed. They are way off their all-time high. And the upside potential, the asymmetric bet that these digital assets, really have set up is pretty incredible. It's really unmatched in the investing landscape, in my opinion. Silver is another good asymmetric bet, but the returns that could be achieved with digital assets actually just blow silver away. Even though I'm a big silver bull, you guys already know that deal. Now, speaking of picking up the precious metals, our good friend Andy Sheckman from Miles Franklin just updated us with the weekly specials. They have changed, and you got to take advantage of them while supplies last. So he has 1/10 ounce gold American Eagles, only $39 over melt price while supplies last. Junk silver $50. Now, I like this type of stuff. This is a good little mix to have. Dealer's choice, while supplies last, only $2.50 over spot. Move on over to the 1/10 gold American Eagles, only $50 over melt, and those are the 2024s. And then he also has the 1 ounce silver American Eagles, only $5.95 over spot price. And now that spot price has gone up a little bit, right? That premium. That premium has gone up a little bit, and this is because it's flying off the shelves, and that's in regards to silver. For gold, $49, $50 over melt, that's still really good. I've found that Andy Sheckman with Miles Franklin has some of the most competitive prices in the space, but what makes the difference with Andy is their service at Miles Franklin is just outstanding. So if you guys are looking to get the precious metals linked up at my website, just go to the precious metals tab and let us know how we can take care of you. But our good friend Andy, he's running a special right now, and you can take advantage of that while supplies last. If you email Andy, info@milesfranklin.com, just make sure to let him know that I sent you. Tell him, hey, Zach sent me, and they will make sure to take very good care of you. With that being said, the topic of discussion here today is a vast $90 trillion wealth transfer over the next 20 years will likely make millennials the richest generation in history, according to consultancy Knight Frank. Now, what's interesting about this is there's a debate. Is it a $60 trillion wealth transfer? Is it $100 trillion, $150 trillion? There's been even higher numbers thrown out. The amount of this transfer wealth is not so much, what I want to focus on. What I want to focus on is the millennials who, for most of them, are too busy trying to be woke that they're going to end up going broke when they get this wealth transferred to them. Barring that the boomers don't blow it all on good times and living it up, Shout out to our boomer friends. You earned it. You fought for it. You earned it. The greatest generation ever. God bless you. I have nothing against it. And if you do want to blow it all and you don't want to pass any down to the grandchildren, that's fine. That's your own deal. But the point that I wanted to make here is that the millennials, myself included, younger generations, you better get a program in place before Grandpappy hands down the business to you. In fact, most kids these days don't even want to partake in the business. And even if, your grandpa's grocery store isn't the business that you dreamed of, it's a great place to learn. You can learn about work ethic. You can learn about sales. You can learn about management. And you can get experience. Not enough people are interested in getting experience under their belt. They want a fancy title. They want the biggest salary instead of focus on getting experience that's going to be able to take them further than some fancy job title right off the get-go, or a worthless college degree that's just going to put them in debt and isn't even going to get you any sort of job. Even McDonald's might not hire you. So, this transfer of wealth's underway. It's undeniable. Folks think that I'm making a joke and it's just a meme that I'm throwing out. The greatest transfer of wealth in world history. I'm just trying to hype you up. No, it's by the numbers that this is the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. And the key point that I try to drive home is that not everybody's going to get on the right side of it. And even millennials that do get on the right side of it and do inherit Grandpappy's business, a couple homes and a boat and a great, amount of assets, might still blow it. Because they're too busy trying to be woke, they're going to end up going broke. You guys already know the deal. And so whether or not you got a grandpappy who's going to hand it down to you, you can still build it during this time. And I'm a great example of that. I've not been handed down anything besides my grandpa. My grandfather passed me down a hand-me-down Ford pickup truck, which I was very blessed to have. I was very thankful to have, right? Other than that, all that I was handed down was work ethic. And I took that and I've been able to build something with it. And so that's what I preach. That's what I live by, not just talking about it, actually living it on a daily basis. And if you guys want to get tapped in with us, well, you're welcome to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. We're going to keep it coming to you every single day, showing you our analysis, but how we're investing and how we're moving within our businesses. That's what's critical. Now, continuing on into cryptocurrency, I wanted to show you guys this from Good Morning Crypto. Shout out to Abs. Coinbase seeking access to SEC Chair Gensler's emails, his personal emails dating back to 2018. Coinbase has urged the court to compel the SEC and Gary Gensler to produce relevant documents, including personal emails during his time at MIT. Is Coinbase about to uncover the truth behind the SEC's regulation by enforcement agenda? Uh-oh, we're going to see if the courts actually grant this wish to Coinbase, but boy, would that be interesting, right? They're going to all the way back to his time at MIT, which would definitely be fascinating to see. I mean, we would love to see those emails of Gary talking about how revolutionary this technology is, probably having conversations with his buddy about how to make sure they get their fair share of this technology that's going to put a dent in the universe, that's going to, change the traditional financial markets as we know them. And he's probably talking with, remember, Gary, Goldman Gary, Good Guy Gary. We have a couple different names for Gary Gensler. But he was probably emailing his buddies at Goldman Sachs saying, hey, boys, we better get our ducks in a row. They're coming for us. And so we're going to be watching that. And speaking of getting their ducks in a row, the Democrats trying to figure out this crypto thing. How can we be pro-crypto? Uh-oh, we're starting to lose. There's a voting block of 50 million Americans that have some crypto that are interested in being able to buy, store, and keep some digital assets. We better have a platform. And so we got this one coming out here today. Rokana Crypto Roundtable seeks industry inroads for White House and Democrats. Now, we scroll on down here to see who's all involved in this deal. And it looks like, they're trying to figure out this crypto deal, right? More than 24 people are expected to attend, including at least one representative of the White House, as well as billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban. So Mark Cuban's going to show up. That's great. And we scroll on down and we see who else are they going to call up, right? We scroll on down. They talk about Trump making his move. You bet Trump's been making a move on it. They better figure this thing out quick. And so we scroll on down. Other roundtable attendees include Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse, Skybridge Capital founder and CEO Anthony Scaramucci. So the Mooch, Scaramucci is going to be showing up, and former CFTC chairman under Trump, Christopher, the crypto dad, Giancarlo, who's attending on behalf of the crypto firm Paxos, where he sits on the board of directors. Now, actually, you probably can't see it. Actually, you kind of can read it. If I get, where am I at? Right there. That book right there is the Crypto Dad book, and that is from Christopher Giancarlo. Huge shout out to him. Actually spoke at XRP Las Vegas this year. That was an absolute pleasure to hear him speak. And it's an absolute pleasure to see Brad Garlinghouse getting called up, even though it's the Democrats, and it's kind of funny to watch them scrambling to get their ducks in a row. Once again, Brad Garlinghouse being brought in the room. Just like at the IMF, just like at the BIS, just like at the European Central Bank, just like dozens of other central banks around the world that have called it Brad Garlinghouse, just like the Central Bank of China that flew into San Francisco to go to the Ripple offices, just like 500 plus institutions that have decided to already partner with Ripple, right? When in doubt, who do you call? Ripple. And once again, this is just proving our point that Ripple has distinguished themselves amongst the rest of the space, even though everybody hates XRP, even though, as I dropped in my video yesterday, Robinhood doesn't want to list XRP for whatever reason, right? They want to keep XRP suppressed. It means more to them to keep XRP suppressed than to make all the money that they would make if they just provided XRP trading. That's how badly they want to hide XRP from you guys. Understand that. And if you're looking for a place to buy XRP, I got a couple of my exchanges are listed at zachrector.com. We also have wallets available for you. And like I said earlier, we have the links for the precious metals. Just go to the precious metals tab on my website, zachrector.com, and we can deliver it directly to your door or roll over the 401k retirement account. Let us know how we can serve you. If you have any other additional questions, comments, you want to get in touch with me, the only place to do so is zachrector.com. If you think that you're direct messaging me, you're probably talking to a scammer and impersonator. Please stay safe out there. And if you do want to get in touch, just go to my website, hit me up, and I'd be happy to get back at you. If you appreciate our content, please make sure you like this video on the way out. If you're new here, got to hit that subscription, got to hit that notification bell so you stay up to date. And we got more content dropping later today. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.